Okay, what you see on screen is 6 emails that I've received from YouTube informing me that my account is going to be disabled in 7 days. I received the first email on Wednesday the 2nd of July, so it's by Tuesday. It could well be that my channel is deleted on YouTube. I'm not sure if this will even upload, because unless something has actually been altered with my counterclaim against Formula One, then I'm currently blocked from uploading. So this is a test upload really to see if it's possible to upload. But I'm going to tell you about it in this video anyway, and hopefully this will be something that is visible and you'll be able to see. So basically, the contents of the emails is this: hi, fixed. We received a copyright removal request for your video. Based on applicable copyright law, we remove your video from YouTube. So it's got the video title, the content used, F1 content, removal request issued by Formula One management, and then it's the contact information of them, which is that email address there, ap.f1@opsecurityonline.com. So that's that video. Then the next video, and here are the titles of the videos that they have taken down from my YouTube channel, and I'll go to that in a second. So just so you can see which videos they've taken down, some great titles in there. If you've not seen, well, you won't be able to see them, they're no longer visible. David Crofty Croft of Sky Sports, what a great title that was. Anyway, we'll carry on down. These are the videos that been removed by F1. This means that your video can no longer be viewed on YouTube. There's 18 videos in total. You received a copyright strike. You now have 6 copyright strikes. Okay, so these are the 6 emails, each email resulting in a copyright strike. As a result, your channel, as well as YouTube channels associated with it, is scheduled to be terminated in 7 days. Please be aware that once your channel is terminated, you are prohibited from accessing, possessing, or creating any other YouTube accounts unless this YouTube channel is reinstated. So, how we process requests to remove content: we use a combination of automated systems and human reviews to process removal requests. What to do next? Your channel will remain live for the next 7 days to allow you to seek a resolution and keep your channel up. During this time, you will not be able to upload new videos, and strikes on your channel won't expire. If you believe you're not at fault in one or more of the instances above, you can appeal by submitting a counter notification. Your ability to upload videos will be restored if your forwarded counter notifications bring your strike count under 3, and your channel won't be terminated while these counter notifications are processing. There may be severe legal consequences for submitting a counter notification with false information. You can also contact the claimant to remove your video and ask them to retract their removal request. Thanks, the YouTube team. So let me just go to the YouTube channel. So when I go to YouTube Studio, this is a list of some of the videos that I have made. I think there's 700 videos now that I've made on my channel, all trying to expose or essentially draw attention to the fraud that is Formula One. Firstly, the fixing of Abu Dhabi 2021, and then the fraudulent narrative that this so-called sport feeds the population. Okay, a lot of it is lies, it's all manipulation, and it's designed to lie to kids, to excite the kids, to get them to spend their money and be interested in Formula One, and it's a contrivance, an entire fraud. Okay, and I seek to expose that. So anyway, these are the videos. Visibility removed. So you'll see there's no thumbnail. That's all gone at the moment. Restrictions, copyright. So copyright, takedown. YouTube complied with a legal copyright takedown complaint about this video. See details. So here it is. Channel, your channel received a copyright strike. You submitted a counter notification. Video removed. And then it's got down here, take action. And at the moment there is just one option available to me because I've taken the other option, which is the counterclaim. So the email address of the claimant, I can contact them directly, which I might well do. Okay, but I'll take you to another one to show you. So this list here, removed, 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 and I'll show you where the differences are. Remove, 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 removed. That one's still visible, although it's ineligible for monetization because it's got copyrighted material in it. And this is the thing, many of my videos, they don't earn me any money, okay, because there's copyrighted material. So if there is Formula One footage in there, often when I create a video and try to upload it to YouTube, YouTube has its own checks already, and they will detect if there is copyrighted material in that video, and that depending on the nature of that material, it might mean that the video is blocked from visibility, or it might mean that you can view the video, but any money that video generates goes to the copyright owner, not me as the content creator. Okay, so this is, you can see monetization ineligible for all of these down this list so far, but some of them, the visibility here is still public, still visible to people to watch them, but ineligible for monetization because of copyright. So the copyright owner, let's just go to that. Copyright protected content found. The owner allows content to be used, but you can't monetize your video. So they'll be the people that receive any monetization from that video, or it just won't be a monetized video. There won't be any ads attached to that video, one of the two. But it's these ones that say removed, which are the ones which have received these takedowns on. Okay, so what you see here, copyright takedown. This one partially blocked. If I go to this one, copyright content copyright protected content found. Your video can't be monetized, and people in some countries can't watch it. Okay, so I publish them anyway. It is what it is. I'll do what I can do to try and get the information out there. Various drafts get blocked, so that's copyright protected. Your video can't be monetized, and people can't watch it. That was just a draft of something that I tried to use music to, didn't work. Removed, public but ineligible. Blocked. Okay, so this is blocked but not removed. So there's a difference. This one is a video that I've tried to upload multiple times, and they've blocked it multiple times. And it's got copyright protected content found. No one will be able to watch your video. So Formula One has blocked that several times. So look here. Channel, the copyright claim on your video don't affect your channel. This is not a copyright strike. The visibility, the video can't be seen by anyone. Sorry, this video can't be seen due to one or more claims. The video can't be monetized. And the content used was the Abu Dhabi race, so it can't be seen or monetized. Take action. I can either dispute it or trim out a segment, but that's where I did my own commentary. It doesn't make any sense. See details. Has it got the copyright? So Formula One management claimed the content. So up until now, I've had many videos that were uploaded past YouTube's copyright checks, or at least past them sufficiently enough for the video to be visible, even if it made no money as such, because again, the important information is you understanding the information. And then subsequently, F1 might have done a review on it after it's been seen a couple of thousand times and gone, oh no, that's our content, we're blocking it. But what they've done now is try to issue copyright strikes to take the channel down. 18 times I've had to make 18 responses to these malicious attempts by F1 to ban my channel. Now there is something called fair usage, and the manner in which I use F1 content entirely complies with fair usage, and that is using it for analysis, using it for exposure, using it to expose their crimes, expose the narrative that they're giving. There is a high degree of commentary from myself, explaining things that aren't being explained by them, or being explained wrongly by them. Part of it is parody or comedy in the manner in which I seek to sometimes do things. And therefore, it's not just trying to make money out of reusing their content. It is explaining to people that this content and the manner in which that they're explaining it to you is wrong. And therefore, when you use content in that manner, it is under fair use, entirely under fair use. So they know that, but they are trying to do this because my content is harmful to them. So what I'm going to do is show you what I did, and that is, we'll do it with this bottom one here, which has been blocked. Formula 1, lying to children, abusers. So that video got blocked. Copyright protected content found. No one will be able to watch your video. See details. Now look at this. Didn't get a copyright strike for it, because these are the first copyright strikes I've had. In all the time my channel's been running, I've had many videos blocked. Many have become invisible from my channel. You will not be able to see them. They still exist on my channel, but nobody can view them. Okay? The copyright claim on your video does not affect your channel. This is the way it's been up until Wednesday. But now, Formula 1 is trying to do something different. So, visibility can't be seen. Take action. Every Grand Prix highlights too. This video cannot be monetized. Let me see. Oh no, it won't let me do it. It won't let me do it. Take action here. Dispute. No. I have to make a counterclaim against the strike, and because I've done that on all of the 18, I can't do that. But let me show you what I did do. When you make a counterclaim, what you have to do is fill in your details. So Formula 1 now has my name, my address, my telephone number. They know exactly where I live. This puts me at great risk because Formula 1 operate like criminals, like gangsters. In fact, that's the way that our world operates. One day, some of you will wake up to realise that. This notion of us having governments and having systems in place for our protection, for fairness, rules that we all must abide by for the way things must operate, and consequences being there for you if you don't abide by those rules, it's all a facade. If you have enough wealth, that gives you power, and with that power, people abuse that power and are able to operate criminally, fraudulently, corruptly, and get away with it. That is what Formula 1 does. Nobody's challenging Formula 1, and the reason being is they have a lot of money. A lot of money, and therefore that money buys them the power to overcome the rules and regulations of society. The rules and regulations that apply to us as citizens of a country and yet don't apply to the big businesses with all the money. No, because all the governments, they go and bow down to the money. Oh, what can we do for you? What rules and regulations can we make for you so that you make more money? And you can then give some jobs to some of the people in our country to keep some of the people in our country okay and the economy okay. Will you get away with crimes as long as we get all of the Formula 1 jobs in our country and it keeps the economy up and running? That's essentially what's going on. Andrew Benson of the BBC did an article that I would have done a video about, but I've been blocked from making videos, so we will see what happens. Anyway, you go through the process of making a counterclaim against Formula 1. And my counterclaim is on the grounds that the material of theirs that I've used is all under fair usage. So you submit your name and your address. and your email and your phone number, and then you have to give your grounds for your dispute, your counterclaim against them, and the fact that they've taken down my material when they should not have done, because the use of their material constitutes fair use. You've got 2,000 characters to write. This is 1,996 characters, and I'm going to post this in the description box. My use of Formula One content is totally protected by fair use. You, Formula One, are threatened by my videos because they expose you for the frauds that you are, having defrauded the world in 2021, lying to children, exploiting people with lies and falsehoods through your lying narrative, and presented expert liars. That is abuse. Your response is to try to silence those who expose you, firstly by seeking to invoke the notion of copyright. I don't doubt that you will seek to use other methods to silence those who are exposing your criminality if your legal mercenaries can't. Fair use includes criticism or what I should have said, of original content, exposure of truth behind the deception, education, something that you corrupt abusers are willing to take money for, to brainwash the minds of children with falsehoods, truly damaging, and parody satire. My videos, which utilise Formula One content, expose what is really going on, drawing on examples from past and present to demonstrate the lies and falsehoods that you are feeding to the world. That constitutes analysis, critique, the exposure of wrongdoing, contains significant explanation exposing the original commentary, and hence is transformative, as it highlights the truth behind your lies. You manufacture your footage to present your falsehoods to the world. I then use that footage and contracted commentary and break it down for people so that they can see the truth behind your narrative. You then seek to silence me. You are the frauds. The world is gradually waking up to this. So get your fancy lawyers to take me to court. Let's get that trial televised too, so that people can see the truth with their own eyes. I'm just one man, but one of many who now see you for what you are. You, the machine, can easily eliminate one person. Tyrants throughout history have eliminated those who pose a threat to their criminal enterprise. So do what you will. Remove your copyright claim or take me to court. This is going public. So that's 1,996 characters that Formula One has received from me on 18 occasions, copied and pasted into that text box on each of those 18 contests of the takedowns that they've made, that have given me 6 copyright strikes on my channel. Watch this space. What I would hope that you're all willing to do is this. If my channel is removed from YouTube, then obviously I'm going to disappear from YouTube initially, and I will seek to use other platforms to still make content exposing the fraud. There was still a lot of things that I need to expose about Abu Dhabi 2021. So if you I'm in contact, or I can find a way of getting in contact with 2 channels. It's changed its names now. It was N, S and C. The title of the channel is now F1 Unfiltered News, Sport and Content. So take a look at that channel there. I'll put the link in the description. And this channel here, F.F1. Either of those channels, should my channel be taken down, will at some point inform you of where I will then be. If, well, it would appear from the notification from YouTube I won't be able to reset up on YouTube. Okay, so if that's the case, then you'll be able to find out where I'll be broadcasting from either F1, so it's F.F144, or NS and C, and I'll put the links to those channels in the description box of this video. And if you can just either follow either of those channels or both, at least hopefully you will find a way back to finding where I'm seeking to broadcast from. But bear in mind this: Formula One now knows my details. I strongly suspect that they knew them before. Sky Sports should have had their eye on me since the beginning of 2022 when I first contacted them in good faith, pointing out the errors of their ways, which they ignored. I then campaigned about them for a year on Facebook, and now I've been doing this for quite some time. They should know who I am. It should be easy for organisations like them to find me. Formula One now has my full contact details. So should it want to send out its mercenaries, it knows where to find me. And if they do, well, you probably don't stand much chance in this world. So if I'm silenced, if I'm no longer here, you can put two and two together, can't you? You can put two and two together. But I'm not in any way minded to end things myself. So I'll be keeping going with this for as long as I can, hopefully for many years to come. Anyway, that'll do for this video. Let's see what happens. Let's see if it gets uploaded, and let's see what the result of these 18 counterclaims against F1 are going to result in. Thank you all for your time.